Porsche has been working on the update for the blisteringly fast 911 Turbo S for well over a year, and just this week, Porsche stripped off the camouflage and wrapped up testing for the brand new 2026 911 Turbo S, and an official reveal should be happening any day. And in addition to the Turbo S, Porsche is also believed to be developing two other variants of the 911 Turbo, which we'll get to in a little bit. While the exterior of the 0.2 Turbo S is definitely more evolutionary than revolutionary, the opposite can be said about the drivetrain, and the performance is going to be mind-bendingly quick.
(1974) marks the beginning of the turbo era in series production at Porsche. The 911 thrills the public throughout the world with unprecedented performance data and becomes the quintessential sports car.
At a glance, the 0.2 car is nearly identical to the 0.1 car, but a closer look shows many changes. Up front, we see a completely new fascia designed around two sets of vertical airflow shutters, and for some reason, Porsche put tape above the shutters to emulate fog lights, despite the fog lights being integrated into the new headlamp cluster. I guess they wanted to have at least a small amount of camouflage on the car. Around the shutters are side blades similar to the design on the latest GT3, and in the center of the fascia is a redesigned radiator with an updated radar sensor module. From a profile view, the 0.1 and 0.2 cars look even more alike, with the only obvious change being a new set of wheels on the 0.2 car. The rear is where most of the visual changes are happening. The new active aero rear spoiler has a much lower profile, and the raised side blades are gone. The fascia has been completely redesigned and houses a new set of quad exhaust tailpipes that are flanked by slotted plastic molding, and at the outer edges are large openings that may serve as air intakes for the turbos. In between the tailpipes, there is a set of newly designed heat vents.
The third generation 911 Turbo really sets pulses racing. Even at 2,500 revs, it delivers 400 Newton-meters of torque.
The upcoming 911 Turbo won't be available for months, but 911 Turbo art prints from Arc Driver Automotive Photography are available immediately. These unique Porsche art prints are a great way to improve the aesthetics in any room in your house, and a great way to help support this channel. They feature museum quality printing on heavy-duty paper that has a partly glossy and partly matte finish. You can check out the entire collection by clicking on the link in the description below. The new Turbo S is expected to utilize a hybrid powertrain along with a new 3.6-liter 9A3B6 internal combustion engine that powers the latest 911 GTS hybrid. And while the Turbo S has always featured a twin turbocharged engine, the latest version may have a single electrified turbo only, since the car will also be powered by an electric motor, and Porsche has electric motors on hand that produce as much as 500 horsepower. The overall powertrain layout should be fairly similar to the T-hybrid powertrain found in the latest GTS, with a 1.9 kilowatt per hour battery mounted above the front axle, and the electric motor integrated into the PDK gearbox.
The fourth generation of the 911 Turbo redefines the state-of-the-art yet again. A bi-turbo engine provides for even more dynamic engine performance, handled most ably by the four-wheel drive that makes its debut in the 911 Turbo.
As far as horsepower, the previous Turbo S produced 640 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, but with the latest Carrera GTS seeing a 59 horsepower gain, and the Turbo S needing to sit well above the GTS in the horsepower hierarchy, we can expect between 700 and 750 horsepower for the new Turbo S, although 800 plus could easily be achieved by pairing the 9A3B6 internal combustion motor with one of the 500 horsepower electric motors from the Taycan Turbo GT. Performance is really where this car is going to stand out. According to Car and Driver, the 0.1 Turbo S does 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, the quarter mile in 9.9 seconds, and has a top speed of 205 miles per hour. So for the 0.2 Turbo S, we can expect a 0 to 60 time in under 2 seconds and a possible top speed of 210 miles per hour.
The fifth generation of the 911 Turbo is not only among the fastest and most powerful sports cars of its time. Thanks to cutting-edge technology such as Vario Cam Plus, it also ranks as the cleanest car of its type in the world.
If you're finding this video to be informative or entertaining, please give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, I publish original Porsche-focused content that you cannot find anywhere else. So if you're not subscribed yet, click below to subscribe. And be sure to click the notifications bell so you can be notified about my latest videos. In addition to the new Turbo S, there will be 2 other turbo trims. A so-called Turbo S Touring has been spotted testing several times over the last year, standing out from the standard Turbo S, with air intakes being deleted from the rear quarter fenders, 911 Sport Classic wheels, and the prominent rear wing being replaced by a low drag spoiler. We're not exactly sure what Porsche has planned for this car, but they did recently announce an upcoming limited edition retro trim for the 911, and this more subdued Turbo S might be that car. And for well over a year, we've been seeing reports saying that Porsche might produce a 911 Turbo that sits below the Turbo S, that is rear-wheel drive and has a manual transmission. And while this sounds far-fetched, it shouldn't, because Porsche already makes this car, and it's called the 911 Sport Classic, so there could be some truth to these rumors.
Variable turbine geometry, VTG, is used for the first time in the 6th generation 911 Turbo, a revolution in turbochargers for more power, more torque, and lower fuel consumption.
Now, as far as price for the upcoming Turbo S, we can expect it to be significantly more expensive than the previous model, which had a base price of just under $200,000. Since the upcoming Turbo S is packed with new hybrid technology, and every 0.2 911 revealed so far has seen a huge price hike over its respective 0.1 counterpart. The latest Turbo S will most likely have a base price closer to $250,000.
The new 911 Turbo represents a major step forward in the development of this masterpiece and includes a full inventory of what is technically possible.
And as far as an official reveal for the new Turbo S, since Porsche is driving it in public completely uncovered, save for the fake fog lamps, we can expect them to be announcing the car in the immediate future. And while yes, I am one of the people not terribly enthusiastic about the new Turbo S becoming hybrid, I am looking forward to learning about the insane engineering and performance of the latest car. Don't forget to check out my Porsche art prints, which are linked in the video description below. And for more Porsche content that you cannot find anywhere else, click here to subscribe.